guys that get a lot of credit is Steve Blackman from Muscular Development. I mean, those guys have done an extraordinary job for years and years and years to promote health, to promote fitness, to promote strength, to promote bodybuilding, powerlifting, weightlifting, and all of those kind of things. So the contributions they made is gigantic, and I hail them for that.
Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com with our continuing coverage of the Arnold Classic weekend, brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. I'm standing here with a guy 6 months ago. I was standing here interviewing him as the first Olympia Classic Physique champion. Sure enough, I had a feeling this was going to happen once I knew he was doing this contest. Now Breon Ansley is your first Arnold Classic Physique champion. First of all, huge congratulations, Breon.
Thank you so very much. Ron, it feels so very good, man, and this one was special because, you know, Arnold was really instrumental in probably constructing this division and making this division, you know, come to light. And then also for my trainer here, Chris Cormier, he got second place 7 straight times in this show, and we talked about it. We talked about it for all the prep, you know, to bring this one home for him. So I'm excited that we did it and we're champions, and it feels great from all the hard work that we've done. It's paying off.
Yeah, I just want to make a note of that because Arnold, 2 years ago when Arnold was talking about big guts and these guys can't pose anymore, I have a very strong feeling that's what did lead to the creation of this division. Jim Mannion thought about it and, hey, you know, Arnold's got a good point. Yeah. And, you know, he wanted the small waist, he wanted the excellent presentation, and the poster boy for both of those things is this guy right here. Now, this was not any, you know, a lot of people say, well, the Arnold's, it's not quite as difficult as the Olympia. This was tonight, I think it was a bigger lineup than the Olympia. 31 guys here in the Arnold. I don't think the Olympia had that many, did it?
No. We're in our early 20s, the Olympia had that many, but this one was tough because of I think they held us longer, man. I know they held us longer than the Olympia in these poses. So each pose, they held us longer. I was sore after prejudging. Muscles were just sore and pumped from holding and squeezing, contracting for so long. So they worked us. It was, you know, nothing short of Olympia.
Yeah. So, you know, it was a very tough show. Like I said, it was basically the Olympia minus Bumstead. Everybody else was here, and a couple guys who weren't in the Olympia. We got some real, you know, I knew it was going to happen, but some great new talent coming to this division. So for you to be able to keep winning, and, you know, God willing, you're going to keep winning, that means you're going to have to keep improving, and it's going to really say a lot about you as a champion, because this division is no joke, and it's getting tougher and tougher every show.
Yes.
I mean, in 2 years, this thing has gone from, you know, 0 to 60 basically.
Yes.
So, you know, did you train as hard for this as Olympia? Harder? I mean, how did, in your mind, what was going through your head when you prepped for this show? What were you thinking about?
I was just thinking about being a champion. I was thinking about just training harder. This man, Chris, he put more on my plate to do and to incorporate and to improve during training. And you know, I just accepted it. I added it. I had to be creative in how we had to fit everything in, and you know, can not be in the gym all day, you know, so we could get rest and so we could recover and so we could go back again. So as we put more on the plate, you had to really mix and match the time management and the focus level of it all to pull through, man, and to get it all done, because those improvements were necessary, and it showed, and we got the championship, we got the gold.
I got to talk to this guy for a minute. So, Chris, you know, you don't work with just anybody. You're pretty selective, I know, with who you choose to work with. What did you see in Breon initially that made you think this guy could really go all the way, and he's gonna work as hard as I would expect someone to work if I'm going to work with them?
When we first started, he just contacted me online and said, "Hey, I want to get some posing lessons," and we met up at Gold's. We went in the posing room, and I saw him pose, and I'm like, "Oh, this kid has some special talent and some great muscle separations." And I was like, "Wow!" I said, "I think I could really do something with this kid." I said, "Come downstairs. I want to show you something." I think you need to do this to improve your physique as of right now, because he wasn't like he's built now back then. But I got given special little assignments, do this, do that, and he does it with no question, diligently, and that's what makes him a great champion. He takes everything I tell him as far as like, you need to improve here, you need to do this exercise to improve right there, and he did that, and he does that every time. And we have no problem with his work ethic.
So I want to know what your thoughts were on this classic division when it first started, because you were always known for the aesthetics, the nice shape, the small waist. So when this first came on the scene, were you thinking, I kind of wish this is, you would never have made the weight anyway, I understand that, but you would have been like 50, 60 pounds over for your height. But were you excited to hear that this was something that was being created?
I was more than excited. I was ecstatic about it because it reminded me of what I always thought bodybuilding was. I never really thought that I should be bigger than I was. I was always like, wanted to keep my waistline tight, and that was on my mind from start to finish, my whole career. Keeping all my proportions and balance and everything, and that's just what I do, and that's what I've always been doing, and it plays out with this kid here because it's like, he's got the canvas, and then we just artistically putting together better and better masterpieces.
Man. So Breon, it would have been nice if you had just walked away easily with this today and just dominated, but you had a fight on your hands with this Arash Rabar. Arash, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't that impressed with Arash past couple years at the Olympia. I can't help but just tell it like it is. I was much more impressed with him today. He was bigger, fuller, condition was there. Aesthetically, he's not the same as you. I thought you destroyed him on shape, the back detail, certain things, but he definitely has a great physique. I mean, were you at any point with the judging, the way it was going, what did you think was going to happen? Did you think this could go his way or this could go my way?
To be honest with you, not really. I mean, I do respect Arash's physique, and he has a great physique. There's a lot of wow factor to his physique, but they had me in the center box all prejudging, that means something. And I was confident even with my tanning was a little off, this morning.
Did you have oil on? Because a lot of people were... Why did you not have oil on?
Amateur. That was acting like an amateur, huh? Not a reigning Mr. Olympia. And
don't they have people backstage though doing all that?
Well, my company is Pro Tan. This Jantana that was back there, and so they weren't back there, and then this and that.
Okay. I mean, I had to get that because a lot of people are posting, and I wanted to get an answer for all these people wondering why no oil.
That's what it was, and then we were being rushed a little bit, and then no oil, and we made it work. We made it work. We were I said, you know what? We're just going to have to be a matte black Rolls Royce up there.
I mean, to win with no oil, that says something, right? So, when a few years ago when the 212 was added to this show, Flex Lewis did it just so he could be the first champ, never did it again. Breon Ansley, Olympia champ, does it for the first time. Are you ever going to do it again?
We'll see. We'll see next year. I might have to do it again for Chris, as a two-time champion.
So you would need 6
to close that gap on the ones that he missed. Just a little bit more.
Okay.
So just give me some rest. Let my mind freshen up a little bit, and then I'm sure we'll rock and roll.
Yeah. So you pretty much had to jump. You had a little bit of a break, not much at all, and you had to jump right back into prep. Are you going to give yourself a little bit of a break now? Because you really don't need to start prepping till realistically July.
Yeah. We're gonna travel a little bit. Right away next week. Chris and I are going to Australia for Tony Doherty's deal in Perth and Melbourne. So we'll be out there and having a lot of fun. And then I got China, I got Fiji, New Zealand.
Wow.
Man, it's going to be great. And definitely we'll come back, do all that, have fun, come back, and mentally recharge. And you already know, go for defending the title to be the Olympia champion again.
Yeah, well, we're all looking forward to that. But hope you get some rest, hope you get some food, because, wow, two preps back to that condition that you displayed once again, sealed the deal. That's your thing, Yes. And it's classic. You can't be off in classic. You cannot be off and win in classic. No. Doesn't matter how good your size and shape are. You guys all bring the condition. Yeah. So there's no room for slipping.
Thank you, Ron.
So congratulations for pulling that off again.
Thank you so very much.
I want to congratulate you, man. This is an amazing win today.
Thank you so very much.
It was not easy. You beat a lot of awesome guys, so that says you're the reigning and deserving champ of this division.
Thank you.
You are the face of it, and
Thank you.
They couldn't ask for a better representative at this point in time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
And Chris
it.
Cormier, thank you for helping this guy reach this level.
Yes.
Because with the new division, the better the physiques are, the more inspirational it's going to be, and the more people are going to want to be involved in it and become fans. So
Absolutely.
we all played a poll.
Yeah, I just love his physique, and like I said, his work ethic is second to none. And we plan to spend more time around each other, hopefully getting out there to Kuwait for the summer.
Oh boy!
And that's then we'll come back to Olympia, and then we'll see what's up.
He's never going to make the weight if he goes to Kuwait. He'll put 25 pounds on.
We're gonna put some classic lines and just more detail. And just gonna pimp his ride. Okay. You know?
I can't wait. Breon in Kuwait. I can't wait to see the pictures and videos from that. Cool, man. Congratulations again. Well-deserved victory. So for musculardevelopment.com, the Arnold Classic weekend, this has been your new and first time ever Arnold Classic Physique champion Breon Ansley and his coach, the amazing real deal, Chris Cormier.
Got to win finally.
Yeah, we got that, guys.
Thanks for watching. Keep watching the coverage.